amazing. You can turn a phrase into a weapon on you. You can be the outcast and be the backlash of somebody's life.
It was another big show for Track 29 last weekend. Sarah Bareilles played to a packed house in one of the top venues in the Southeast. Yeah, right here in Chattanooga. And that's not just our pride talking. The pollster booking site ranked Track 29 as the third most attended club venue in the Southeast this year. The club marks its second anniversary this weekend, and it's been a busy 2 years. There's been a live album recorded there. Jack White's first ever solo show was there, and a live radio show that calls Track 29 home. So owner and operators Adam and Monica Maples-Kinsey join us tonight to celebrate the birthdays. So guys, did you think in 2 years you would be this successful?
It beyond exceeded
No way.
our expectations.
No way.
We are thrilled and we're very fortunate.
What did what was your idea? How did you decide to bring Track 29 to Chattanooga?
Well, we really looked at why Chattanooga wasn't getting music on a regular basis, and we discovered and learned that Chattanooga didn't have a facility that could do 1,000 people. You know, we have Rhythm and Brews that does 350 and the Tivoli at 17, but there was nothing in that gap, so we filled that gap.
And so things are coming with big audiences, and you've had some sellouts like that. What have been the biggest and fastest sellouts?
I would say that Jack White and Avett Brothers were probably the fastest, and then Face Nectar.
Yeah, Jack White sold out in 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh.
That was pretty amazing to see. And Avett Brothers was about 29 seconds. So.
What did you guys think? I mean, do you put feelers out there? Do you expect them to say, yes, let's do Chattanooga, or are you surprised?
There's some surprise. I mean, we're surprised, and I think they're surprised by the fan base in Chattanooga as well.
Definitely, very cool. What would you say is your biggest high-profile gig?
Jack White, easily. We had, 2 or 3 media members from Europe that came in town for that. So
wow. Jack
White definitely helped put us on the map. We're still kind of reeling from that.
Mm-hmm. And we were talking about it before the camera started rolling, but you actually kind of found out from Jack White that he picked here, right?
Correct, to start his tour. We found out from the website when they announced as well with us that we were the first stop. So
oh, wow.
It was very exciting.
That is definitely exciting. And you guys, you've kind of booked everything. I mean, we're talking a little bit about the rock acts like Jack White, but that's not the only kind of music that's at Track 29, right?
Correct. We have some hip hop, we have some electronic, EDM, we have country, we have classic rock.
Classic rock, yeah. I mean, heavy
Indie
metal.
rock.
Yeah, I mean, heavy metal, classic rock have really been 2 big surprises for genres that do really well here. We knew country would do well, but there's heavy metal and rock. Been great.
Are you surprised? I mean, there don't seem to be a lot of radio stations that support a lot of those different kinds. I mean, obviously country music is dominant in Chattanooga. So have you heard anything from the fans that has really just shocked you?
No. We have some great radio partners here, but I think social media being so big right now, it's really easy for us to get our message out there and really also learn from people in Chattanooga what artists they want us to bring, because we really booked the venue for Chattanooga, not for us.
Okay.
And to be honest, we started Track 29 out of our love of music, and we would travel for music, and it's so thrilling and exciting when we see someone has traveled here from another state, but the majority are local, which is fantastic.
Yeah, Scenic City Roots, that's something that we promote a lot here on Prime News at 7. I mean, there's always a big kind of national act, but you always make sure and include somebody local. How did that idea come about?
It stemmed from Music City Roots in Nashville, and we partner with Hing Dai from Music City Roots, and we just try to support local. Part of us being here is to try to show the talent pool in Chattanooga as well.
And that's also broadcast simulcast on the radio. 2 years, you're not that old a venue. How did that come about? I mean, how are you able to get the technology to do a live radio show?
Honestly, not to brag on EPB, but the EPB fiber optic network. And we also, the Scenic City Roots is also broadcasted statewide on PBS.
That's right.
So that's great publicity not just for Track 29, but for the city of Chattanooga.
And the artist.
And the artist, definitely. All right, so I know you probably can't tell us anything for sure, but any big acts coming in the next year you want to hint about?
We're really busy working on November, December, and also March and April. I mean, we're working on some really big names right up there with Jack White and everyone else.
Wow, so we'll look forward to that. And of course, you guys are on Facebook.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And then we have our website, track29.co.
Fantastic. Thank you guys so much for coming, and good luck
Thank
with
you.
it.
Thank you so much.
Happy birthday to Track 29.
Thank you
Isabel.
very much.
You're welcome. And stay with us. We've got more Prime News at 7 to come up.